In today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to make these two types of beat videos for not only your YouTube and your social media, but I'm also going to be dropping gems that can help you elevate your brand to the next level, as well as provide you guys with a free template so that way you can speed your creative process up a lot faster. So if that's cool with you guys, let's get started. Oh, and if you haven't watched episode 1, I highly recommend you guys watch that because it'll make this even make more sense. This one's going to be the more technical part, but the first episode is the mindset shift. Before I get super technical, I have to know what is your goal and objective. Everybody's is different, but what moves you make are all based on your end goal. The reason I say this is because music is so broad and there's so many lanes that you can go on. But if you try to tackle every lane, you're eventually gonna get lost in the sauce. When you're in the wrong lane, of course you're gonna face criticism. I'll touch on that maybe later, or maybe a different video, but understand what you're trying to do. Are you trying to get hits and placements? Are you trying to be a DJ? Are you trying to be a battle producer that does beat battles? Are you trying to be one of them old keep hip hop alive and chop up old records and just make boom bap beats all day? Understand your lane and stand on that, because everybody's gonna have an opinion on your lane. Now, the next thing before I get super technical is knowing your market. Now, knowing your market is kind of like what I just said, but it's a little bit different though. You're thinking about the listener, and based on your goal, you're probably thinking about the artist as well. So you got to think about things like, what type of beats do you like to make? Who are you trying to get on your beats? What sound do you have? All of those things are important, because if you're selling to an audience that isn't your target, you're pretty much wasting your time. It's kind of like throwing cheeseburgers in the ocean hoping to catch fish. You're not going to grab anything. So know your market, and before you even say, oh, it's oversaturated, I'm not trying to hear that, because just like when you go to the bread aisle, there's a ton of different brands. You know what bread you want. Personally, I'm a sourdough type of person. I like bread fresh, but I know what I like, and people are going to know what they like. And if you have what they like, they're going to choose you. Somebody's making money somewhere, so you can't use that lie. Now that you guys got those concepts down, we can move into the more technical part. You guys want to get your music heard, as well as millions of other people. I'm pretty sure you're familiar with type beats already. It's very profitable and beneficial for not only the producers, but the artists as well. Producers are eating and making a living off of type beats, and then there's established artists that are putting it on their albums, as well as up and coming artists that are blowing up off of it. A great example is Lil Nas X. I mean, he turned that YouTube beat into a diamond record that's everywhere. So it's very profitable. So being that Lil Baby just dropped his album, let's use him as an example artist to sell a type beat. Mind you, type beats are not bad. They're not a copy or a rip-off of some big record. They're really only there to help other artists identify that sound and find it and buy it. I'm gonna speed this part up because not only is it super boring, but honestly, you could use any image from Google, or you could just use the album cover and then blur the background. It's pretty simple. Little piece of advice: don't spend 8 hours in After Effects trying to create this beautiful eye-popping video, because artists really don't care about that. There's plenty of times where I've been in the studio with artists and I see them go through type beats and they just keep skipping all of these really good looking branded ones, but the beat sounds bad. So best piece of advice: don't get too caught up on that. Focus on the sounds, because if your sound is good, people will buy no matter what it looks like. I am not a graphic designer, but I gotta use a royalty-free image for Splice, legal reasons. Now we're in FL. This is the beat that I'm trying to sell. Something light, but just for this example. Now this is how you make a beat video within FL. You're gonna want to open up Z Game Editor. Now you're gonna have this. Don't fret, I have a preset for you. But if you don't want to download it, I'll just show you from scratch. You're gonna want to go to Content and then Add Pictures. Next, you're gonna want to hit this plus sign and then go to Image Effects and hit Image. Then click right here, Image SRC. Here is our image. That's cool on its own, but if you want to add some more flair to it, in here they have a whole bunch of effects. I'll let you explore that part, but if you want something to react to a certain sound, just go to Post Process and go to Audio Shape. Next, go to Audio SRC and then click the sound that you want it to react to. So if I wanted to react to the 808, I'll just click 808. I actually like it without the text, so it looks like this. So yeah, if you're cool with just this, that's fine. I'm gonna just take it off, and you can just hit export video, save the video, and boom, you are good. Pretty straightforward. I'm just giving you the basics so that way you can get creative with it. Now this is cool for YouTube, but say you want to make a version for social media. And let's say you're a loop maker and you want people to know that you make pretty cool loops and you want to show off the project file. This works perfectly for you. Use OBS and record the session, and then hit this button right here and right click it and make sure continuous scroll is on. That's gonna do this. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little harder to edit videos in FL, but I'm gonna show you guys a free alternative. So even if you don't use FL Studio 20, you could still make videos just as fast. There's an application on your phone as well as for PC and Mac called Capcut. This is what it looks like. Very simple, very straightforward. You can make a beat video just as easy like this. Throw the image on there, throw your beat below it, and if you're cool with that, you're cool with that. But let's add a title really quick. Let's name it Freeze. And then let's choose a cool font and then choose a cool preset, bring this down and then make this a little bit bigger. That's pretty cool in itself. If I want it in the middle, that's fine. If I want it down below, that's cool. I'm gonna change the color in the middle. Let's say, that's a little too crazy. Let's say that one right there, right? And then I'm gonna copy this text, make this smaller, put www.yourbeats.com. Highlight that middle and then do the same thing. Stretch that down. Pretty simple. You could just upload it like that on YouTube, but we wanna add that social media video. So let's delete all this, go back to media, add our screen share, right click, hit separate audio. I'm gonna click this original and hit 9:16. That's the social media scale size. I'm gonna scale this up so that way it looks pretty clean. That's pretty clean because it'll look like this. Say I wanna add like a little bit of entertainment or a little bit of flair to it. What I can do is I can add like a Lil Baby music video and just take out the audio. The point of having the music video on there is to give people a visual representation of what it would look like and sound like if Lil Baby got on this type of beat, since it's a Lil Baby type beat. I wouldn't put Miley Cyrus on there. If I want to get people's attention, because we know people are scrolling very fast on social media, and this is a social media video, and we want to get their attention very fast, we have to have like a transition. You just click the clip, go to animation, and just find animation that fits. If you have like an interest in anime, you could do something different, like add a GIF. So I'll add this Yu Yu Hakusho GIF right here, stretch that down, and then add the animation to it. Don't be afraid to inject your interest because of what other people think. If your audience loves anime and you love anime, then that's something you guys can connect on and then get a conversation starting, and boom, you built a new relationship. Man, too many people get lost in the sauce because they care about what other people will think about them. They care about like making sure everything is perfect before they start putting in action. Like, all that shit is dumb. You know what people care about? They care about, does it sound good? Does it slap? Is it a good song? Okay, cool. We're rolling with it. So I gave you guys a lot. My voice is tired. I'm actually not supposed to be speaking this much because I'm sick, but I just want to see you guys win. Like, I'm not a hater. I mean, I am a hater, but I only hate like, you know, stupid movies or like people that do like dumb shit like that, you know? But I want to see you guys win. So hopefully this information in this video helped you guys out. Any questions, just comment down below or hit me up on IG. And let me know what else you guys want to see down in the comments, because I want to make videos that you guys want to see. With that being said, I'm gonna go get some rest and I will catch you guys next time.